Hey YouTube, this is King Beast Kai here coming at you with another video. It's not a One Piece video, it is a My Hero video. So the reason why I'm doing this, just the camera, is because I've been basing my channel off around One Piece for a while. I'm thinking I'm gonna talk about something different, so let's just get into this. So I didn't see My Hero Academia 2 Heroes in theaters, which I should have done. It's a really great movie. What I have for you today is just like an overview of what the movie is about. I don't have any clips. About the One Piece clips I uploaded to the main thing. I'm gonna be taking them down, to avoid copyright. But I just want to keep you posted on that. Like I'll have them up on my channel for like a day or 2 days, and then I'll take them down. Do what you can to avoid copyright. But so this movie starts off like All Might is invited to a summer field trip. It's like, what could go wrong? Everything just goes wrong in this movie, but anyway. So, So the island he's being invited to, I forgot the name of it, but it's a man-made island that researches quirks and tests them. Like, for example, like Hiroshima's quirk, it's hardening. They would test him, put him up against stuff, yeah, etc. Of course, he takes Midoriya as a guest. I mean, it's pretty simple. But the top scientist, David Shield, and his daughter, Melissa Shield, and she wants to be a scientist like her dad. Now, like, I know what Melissa looks like. I don't have a full intake of what she looks like, but people are saying she's a part of the Midoriya harem. So, yeah. So, like, David Shield and All Might are longtime friends. And David tests All Might's quirk on a machine, and he says that his quirk is almost depleted. So, like, his quirk's almost gone. Of course, with his battle for All for One, All Might used practically almost all of his power to stop him. So, Melissa shows Midoriya around. What could go wrong there. And then they run into Urasaru, Uraka, and Jiro. And of course Uraka's jealous because Midoriya is going around with some other girl. That's that. And Melissa also reveals she's quirkless too, which that was a real shocker that she revealed that. I didn't really think that there was anybody quirkless other than Midoriya. So that's good to know. And of course, Todoroki, Ida, Bakugo, Kirishima, Minyata, and Kaminari are all there. So, like, they're all, like, basically almost all the students are there. So we all know when Midoriya uses himself, he injures himself with his arm. So Melissa gave him like a gauntlet, so whenever he uses like 100%, he doesn't injure himself. She's really thoughtful. I can see why Uraka's jealous of her. Anyway. So Wolfram. So Wolfram is the main villain protagonist in this movie. So he secretly arrives on the island. I don't know why I'm doing that. Took control of the island's security system and threatens to kill the residents. That's pretty straightforward. Like, I know, like, I don't know what Wolfram looks like either, but yeah, I gotta look at him and see what he looks like. And so he takes David and Sam hostage. Sam is incorporated with David, and in order to break into the island's vaults, so he takes them hostages so he can break into a vault. So Midoriya, Melissa, Lita, Todoroki, Urasaru, Uraka, Jiro, Minyata, and Kaminari. That is a handful. Head to the 200th floor to see, what's going on. Bakugo and Kirishima became lost on their way, so they're roaming around they're two blockheads, so they're just roaming around the building. Midoriya's group reached this 88th floor, and that's when Wolfram became aware that, hey, those kids are coming up and go after them. Don't know why my camera stopped there, but so anyway, they're trying to hide and escape. But Wolfram, Yeah, like, sorry, I have my notes right here, so that's fine. Like, looking down. So Bakugo and Kirishima cross paths and engage in battle. That's the plan out the window. Todoroki helps the students escape to another floor, and he joins the battle with Bakugo and Kirishima. I like Todoroki. He's an all-around good guy. You know, his father's a prick. He's a good guy. So finally, Mineta is useful. He uses his quirk to climb up the tower and lower the ladder so the others could escape. Finally, Mineta is helpful. It's about time, jeez. Instead of just glorying over girls, Mineta is useful. So that's a good thing. So Wolfram sends robots at them. You know, it's like, hey, don't escape. You know, and so like Mineta, Lita, Kaminari, Razuru, and Jiro defend off the robots. You know, they're just fighting in the bag that on and out. So Midori, Uraka, and Melissa make their way to the top. And then the robots were still chasing them, so Uraka uses her float quirk to send Melissa and Midoriya to safety. Well, she's about to get attacked. Todoroki and Kirishima arrive, and also Bakugo to like help her off. Midoriya and Melissa go to the very top. They discover that David and Sam in the vault as they unlock a suitcase. So in this suitcase reveals a really, really powerful weapon. Well, not weapon, like a resourceful weapon. It's like a headset that allows a person's quirk to be maximized in power. So that's that. So Wolfram arrives and restrains Midoriya. Reveals that he's a true villain, he's not an actor. You know, Sam betrays David. Never saw that coming. And he said he was working with Wolfram. How could you do that? Come on, like, how could you just, like, work at some mysterious island with, like, two, like, other people, and then, like, somehow work with another villain? That's not right. For the invention to achieve fame. So, see what fame and glory does to you. It makes you betray your friends, everything you believe for. So don't let fame and glory get to you like that. So Wolfram betrays Sam also and so shoot him. David, like an idiot, jumps out. I wouldn't jump out for Sam. I'm like, dude, you betrayed me. I'm not taking nothing for you. So then afterwards, you know, Wolfram takes David hostage again. And before Wolfram could kill Melissa, you know, we thought Melissa was gonna die. You know, Midoriya breaks free and starts chasing Wolfram, you know, up to the very top. And of course, Melissa regains the security of the security system. She deactivates all the robots and finally frees All Might as he races his top to the very top to help them. Of course, the robots are disabled too. All Might, yeah, be free, yeah. So Wolfram uses the invention to maximize his quirk. Now he's even more powerful because he has multiple quirks, and he's working with All For One. So All For One gave him multiple quirks. You know, we knew somehow All For One would be tied into this movie. So that's that. So after that, Wolfram uses the invention. He overpowers All Might, and All Might's very, very weak. You know, All Might is not in his prime. Like we see in the movie, like All Might's in his prime. You know, he's young. Just like All Might prime will just wreck a Wolfram, but no, not this All Might. Even with Wolfram powering up like that, All Might would just wreck him. But no, that's it. And so the other students go to the top two because the robots are disabled, so they're no longer fighting robots. And so they go to help All Might and Midoriya, Melissa. And so Midoriya and All Might work together to do this guy. They both combine both their punches. And I'm sorry, my camera did that again. And they combine their punches, you know, to somehow knock off Wolfram, knock him out, and free David. And after that, that's pretty much the plot of the movie. That's basically it. And of course, you know, after all that event, the violin goes back to normal, and like David and All Might, well, All Might says to David, you know, don't worry, Melissa, Midoriya, and the next generation of heroes, the world is in good hands. That's something All Might would say. And that's about it for this movie. What I thought of the movie while reading the plot, this seems really interesting. I really wish I would have go watch the movie. You know, like, the theaters was lit properly. Theaters were really good. I'm sorry taking off my fedora, it's really itchy today, I don't know why. But that's all there is for the movie review. Of course, you know, I can imagine Midoriya and All Might working together. Like, Midoriya throws a punch, Wolfram dodges it with one of his quirks, and All Might throws another punch and dodges it, and like, in a sort of way, it's kind of like Goku and Piccolo versus Raditz, you know. Like, Goku and Raditz would charge at Raditz, Goku and Piccolo would charge at Raditz, and like, Midoriya and All Might charge at Wolfram. So that would have been really cool to watch. So that is all I have for you today. And the 3 videos I uploaded to about One Piece, I'm going to take them down soon. Now videos like this, I'm going to replace them. You know, I do that just to keep you updated with One Piece. You know, I'm not trying to get copyrighted or anything, so that's why I'm not going to keep them up. Alright, King B signing out.